Generous Jeffrey by Johnny Adams. Generous Jeffrey is a story about it is in giving that we truly receive. And if we are generous and give, it will all come back to us in the end. One day we will be the one that will be the beneficiaries of someone else's generosity. Jeffrey said, "What's your name?" "I'm Jericho," he said. "Awesome, I'm Jeffrey," he replied as he fed. From that moment on, things were never the same. The J&J Brothers, that was their new name. Jeffrey's mom packed extra food every day. Jeffrey gave Jericho a good lunch. Whenever anyone had a problem with Jeffrey, Jericho gave them a good punch. No matter what the circumstance, they were always there for each other. Forget those incorrect definitions. That's the real meaning of the word brother. 8 years of smiles, 8 years of elation, 8 years of brotherhood, and then high school graduation. Jeffrey wanted to go to college. He would soon head out to get a degree. Jericho was joining the military. He would soon head out overseas. Life has its way of making people lose touch, even when those people love each other so much. 30 years later, Jericho back in town. Jeffrey, wife and 3 kids, didn't know he was around. Jericho owned his own business. He was doing great and running the show. Jeffrey's job was making budget cuts. He met a cruel fate and got let go. Jeffrey stopped at a gas station. He couldn't go home and tell his wife. All 3 kids will be in college next year. What had happened to his life? He sat down on the pavement, full of depression and dismay. A familiar voice spoke out and said, "Hey, buddy, you okay?" Jeffrey said he was fine, but then started to cry. Jericho stopped him and said, "No, you don't have to lie." "Big bro, is that you?" Jeffrey asked, shocked and excited. "The J&J Brothers are back!" Jericho responded, delighted. Jeffrey explained what had just happened. Jericho said, "No problem," with a laugh. "My business is big enough for both of us. Tell you what, we'll each take half. You can pay me back for your half slowly as time goes by. No rush, but at the end, we'll each have an equal share of the pie." Blown away by the generosity, Jeffrey said, "I really can't do it that way." Jericho responded, "You can and you will. I'm not even giving you a say. You were the one who pulled me in when everyone else pushed me away. Do you really think I'd forget the one person on earth who made sure that I ate every day?" We were always honest with each other, a tangled web we did not weave. Because of that, now all these years later, we don't have to pretend or deceive. That's the beauty of being generous. We allow others to prosper and believe. That's the beauty of helping other people. It is in giving that we truly receive. Then generous Jericho put his arm around Jeffrey and pulled him tight to his sleeve. 2 brothers ordained from up above, both smiling as they started to leave.